Gentlemen, what's going on, man? 1247, the great one. It's a great day to be great, man. I got to do another so-called vlog, man. I got to talk about the Will Smith and Jada Pickett situation. But I was going to go a different direction, but I hit on something at the end of that. My last one that I just did, I had to delete it, but man, I just had to come back to you guys with man, this observation. And the point that I made in my last one that I deleted was good guys. Excuse me, I got cursed in this one. Good guys get shitted on, but the thugs get praised. Sorry for cursing, but I gotta go there. So the good guy gets shitted on, but the thugs get praised. This is what's happening in your so-called community right now. Will Smith is getting his name dragged through boo-boo right now. Will Smith is getting his name dragged through the boo-boo right now. Right? By his so-called ex-wife, his wife, whatever she is. He's getting his name dragged through boo-boo right now. Right? So she did the little red table talk with Gwyneth Paltrow, the so-called white woman. This who these modern ABWs want to be like anyways. Oh yeah, I'm going there. I'm going there today. Oh yeah, I'm going there today. This is who these ones want to be like anyways. I've never heard Gwyneth Paltrow. I've never heard her talk. I don't know if she's married or if she was married. I've never heard any of these so-called white women talk bad about their so-called husbands. You know, because Will was worth, I think Will's net worth is over 350 mil? 350 mil Will Smith is worth. But Jada feels like she could talk about this man any way she wants to. She could talk about, excuse me, my bad. She could talk about this man. My bad. Yeah, gentlemen, I had to come back. Sorry about that. I had a little mosquito in my car, man. But yeah, gentlemen, your girl Jada can talk bad about Little Willie. Little Willie can talk bad about Little Willie all day. Right? She can talk bad about Little Willie. He not hitting it right. He wasn't satisfying me. Your man is worth damn near $400 million. Box office hit after box office hit, your man has done. I mean, not only for the so-called American black community, but I mean, damn, this man has made classics for the whole damn planet. But you're gonna talk about Little Willie not hitting it right. Little Willie is not hitting it right. Matter of fact, Little Willie is just a Little Willie. He wasn't hitting it right. And this is why I say, gentlemen, the nice guys get shitted on, but the thugs get praised. Right? Thugs get praised. So the thugs get praised, but the nice guys get shitted on. Because let me tell you, gentlemen, something. You know, I've never heard this female, Jada Pickett, ever talk bad about Tupac. I've never heard this female ever talk bad about Tupac. Hail Mary. Bang, bang. All eyes on me. Because that's who Jada really wanted, gentlemen. Jada wanted the thug. She didn't want Little Willie. Nah. Gentlemen, she didn't want Little Willie. Get jiggy with it. Nah. She wanted all eyes on me. Hail Mary, come with me. That's who she wanted. Gentlemen, she didn't want Little Willie. She wanted the super thug. You know, she didn't want she could relate more to Tupac. Because, you know, both of them being raised by single mothers, and he knows the struggle. Because, you know, Will came from a two-parent home. So gives props and honor to his dad and things of that nature for all his successes and things of that nature. But these women don't care about that, gentlemen. All eyes on me. Huh? Even though Will Smith didn't go the thug route, coming from West Philadelphia, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? He was born, he grew up on the rough side of Philadelphia. But these women, I'll tell you this again, gentlemen, these women will praise the thug and shit on the good guy. Jada Pinkett Smith is talking about Will like he's a damn chihuahua. Will Smith is getting treated like he's a shih tzu. A shih tzu with them little purse dogs. Will Smith legacy is being dragged in Dookie right now. Back in the day we say Dookie, not Boo Boo, we say Dookie. Will Smith's name is getting dragged through Boo Boo. But I've never heard Jada Pinkett ever talk about Tupac this in the same manner. See, that's who these women really want, gentlemen. They don't want no upright standing citizen. That female, Jada Pinkett, has never I've never heard Jada ever talk about Tupac in the way she's talking about Will Smith. I've never heard her drag Tupac like that, because that's probably blasphemy. But you can drag Will Smith? You can drag Will Smith, Mr. Na. All these movies this man has done, you can drag Mr. Will Smith in the mud, but you're gonna praise a Tupac? Gentlemen, if this don't wake you up, I don't know what else will. These modern day women will drag the good guy through the mud, but they'll praise the hell out some thug nigga all day. Women spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on these inmates. But you out here trying to build, and you trying to do this, you trying to do that. They're going to drag you through the mud because you're just the good guy. But then these women turn around and talk about some black love. Are you serious? Will Smith damn near worth $400 million. Tupac ain't make that much money. But she's dragging she's dragging Little Willie through the mud, gentlemen. Will Smith is looking like somebody's teenage son right now. Will Smith is out here looking like somebody's teenage son. But that female ain't never part her mouth to talk about Tupac like the way she's talking about Will Smith. Gentlemen, this is real talk right now. I was going to come at it a different way, but gentlemen, these females in the so-called ABW community praise the hell out the thug, but will take a pure boo-boo on the guy that's doing right. These are facts. They'll take a dump on you who's doing the right thing, who's an upstanding citizen, who pays the taxes and does things the right way, but she'll give all her reverence, respect, and honor to a thug nigga. Jada Pinkett Smith ain't never in her life gonna talk blasphemous. Like she's never gonna talk about Tupac the way she's talking about Will Smith. She will never in her life talk about Tupac the way she's talking about Will Smith. She will never do it. And these women turn around and tell you that you need to come and build the blacky black love and all this man, I want to curse so bad. All this dumb stuff she talking about. Will Smith has, as far as I know, I don't know that man personally. I don't know him personally, but I mean, Will Smith has always been looked at as the good guy to every woman on planet Earth. To everybody, not woman, every woman on planet Earth. Will Smith has always been the good guy. He's always been the good guy. All the different things that he's doing is different. I mean, the man has had so many hits with the movies. I mean, Tupac, don't get me wrong. God rest his soul. God rest that man's soul. He did his thing the young man died 24 years old. Don't get me wrong. Tupac was the head of his time when he was here. But listen. Nah, I can't. Well, here's the thing, because I was gonna. Well, listen. I'm put you like this. Don't get me wrong. Tupac. I mean, how many albums did he put out? 1, 2. How many albums? He put out a few albums. You know, he was. Listen, Tupac. When you say greatest rapper of all time, it's always gonna be Biggie and Tupac. You ask anybody on any, especially here in the States, who's the greatest rapper of all time? It's always gonna be between Biggie and Tupac. So I'm not gonna disrespect Tupac at all. But Will Smith is a global icon. Will Smith is a global icon. No, but listen, that man can step foot anywhere on planet Earth, and that man's gonna be worshipped like a freaking deity. Matter of fact, I just did a thing on a couple white women talking about some over there in Russia. They love them some Will Smith. She's like, "Hey, Will Smith, hello." So I'm saying, gentlemen, how do women from outside your so-called your American black community have more respect for you than your so-called McRib women? They not the rib like Eve. No, they the McRib. They the fake ass sandwich from McDonald's. The fake ass rib sandwich. Remember that rib sandwich came out years ago? The fake ass McRib sandwich. That's these women. They're not the rib. They the McRib. Jada Pinkett Smith will never in her life talk about Tupac this way. Because this is who these women want. They want the thug niggas. The super thug. All eyes on me. All eyes on me, niggas. Till the day I die, all eyes on me. Come with me, Hail Mary. This is who these women want. She's dragging this man through the mud. This is the second time she's doing this. Come on, man. You got the nerve to be sitting up here having entanglements with what's his name? August Alsina. Don't get me wrong, the young man's talented in his singing. Come on, gentlemen. If Will Smith can't get these women to act right, gentlemen, there is no hope for you. There is no hope for you. You gentlemen keep standing around like Keisha and them like they're not coming back. These women have already given you the benediction. These women are not coming back, gentlemen. They are not coming back. They're not coming back around. You gentlemen act like these women are going to come back around and we're going to rebuild this. Gentlemen, they're not rebuilding nothing. If Will Smith can't even get cooperation from his wife, she's sitting there talking about some he not hitting it right. I'm paraphrasing. He don't satisfy me. He not doing this. He not doing that. Gentlemen, what hope is there for you? Granted, you making your money, you doing your thing. Hey, that's all good, gentlemen. But once again, this is the second time she's trying to drag. Because the thing is, what these women do, they don't speak for their individual situation. See Jada Pinkett and Will Smith will trickle down. Because up there where they at, nobody really cares. Like, okay, whatever. You dragging Will Smith to the mud, like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, yeah, don't get me wrong. She probably get checked. Because, I mean, I guess now you got people, you got 50 Cent all them, like, coming to her defense. Gentlemen, come on, man. This is supposed to be your husband. All that money that he made, come on, man. You are partaking of all those millions that man has made. You are partaking. You are a partaker of those millions. But you talking about this man like he's a Shih Tzu, like he's a Chihuahua that you put in your damn purse. But that woman has never in her life talked about Tupac in the same manner. Because you know why? Because she has all the respect in the world for a thug nigga. She has all the respect, all the honor, all the submission in the world for these thugs. Don't say, I'm not saying Tupac was a bad person. I'm not saying that. But her persona was a thug. Yeah, he was a poet, this and the third, but Tupac's persona was an outlaw. He was a thug. That man said it, he was a thug. He's an outlaw. Get money. Come on, man. This is who this is who your woman, your community, this is who they honor, this is who they respect, this is who she's going to submit to. Because she's talking about Will Smith like that man worked at Wendy's, bro. Brothers. Jada Pinkett's talking about Will Smith like he worked at the 7-Eleven corner store for these last 25 years, these last 30 years. Gentlemen, if Will Smith can't keep this woman in line with his damn near $400 million that he's making, gentlemen, there is no hope for you and I with these women moving forward. Because she did the same thing with the August Alsina situation, got this man sitting up there with red eyes, looking all types of dumb. Had brothers out here looking like they were stupid. Had brothers had the Titans looking like we were just boo boo the fool. And the little little Chinese girl, little Rennie Ma or Jenny Ma, she had to come to the rescue with the Jeezy situation. Talk about, listen, I'm gonna submit to this man. I'm gonna submit to this man. So once again, so now Jada Pinkett Smith is making another go around. I don't know who's putting the battery pack in this female's back. This female got a big ass battery pack in her back. I don't know who she listen. It's gonna end bad for this female. Like, you gonna talk about this man, Jada Pinkett, you might not ever act ever again. This is gonna look bad. See, a lot of these females don't understand the hate that you show, the hate that you spew out your mouth towards us. It's going to cut you off from every opportunity that you have coming to you. All the hate that you spew out your mouth towards us is going to cut you off from opportunity that you have coming down the line. Like, this is your husband. All the millions that he has made, you've participated, and you have taken you have taken money from every last one of his checks that he's gotten from making all these movies for the last 2 decades. 20. I mean, how long they been married? Over 20 years? 20 and some change, whatever. So 2 decades you have participated in all those millions that he's made. But now you're gonna sit there and you're gonna talk about this man like he's some Chihuahua dog. But you would never in your life part your mouth to talk about Tupac the same way. You would never part your mouth to talk about Tupac the same way. If you ever talk about Tupac that way, that would be considered blasphemy, right? That's why I tell you gentlemen all the time that the so-called American black community is ass backwards. You talk about Tupac the same way you talking about Will Smith, that would be considered blasphemy. But since Will Smith is the good guy, then it's okay. Oh, it's okay. He's not gonna do nothing. It's okay. I'm just venting to another woman that, to another so-called celebrity white woman. I can vent to her all day. Listen, and so-called Gwyneth Paltrow looking at her like, is she really talking about Will Smith this way? She on the show agreeing with your ass, but she probably turned right around, double back like, Will, listen, Willie. Listen, Willie, baby. I know this hood rat from Baltimore is putting you through it. But come on, baby. come on with Gwyneth. Come on. Let's combine our forces and let's build an empire. God almighty, gentlemen, that's crazy. This female is talking about Will Smith like he's pure trash. But she ain't never gonna talk about no Tupac like that. Oh, that was my baby, and blah, 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 and I liked it, and he was artistic, and this, that, and the third. Will Smith ain't doing the same thing. Will Smith ain't rap. I mean, he ain't a hardcore rapper. To the day I die. I mean, that's not Will Smith. But summertime that summertime, that jam is going to play forever and ever and ever. And that song is going to play for the next 100 years. Getting jiggy with it. Listen, man. Listen, Will Smith is a rapper too. But these women don't care about the nice guy. They don't care about the nice guy. This Jada Pinkett Smith is a reflection, basically, of mass majority of your women in your so-called community. They cherish the thug, but will tear down the good guy. They will cherish the thug. Your grandmama did it. Your great-grandmama did it. This is what happened back in the day. See, this is what they don't tell you about in your family business. This is what I tell you, gentlemen, all the time. Your grandmother didn't want your grandfather. Your great-grandmother didn't want your great-grandfather. Your grandmother wanted Slick Dick Willie. Slick Dick Willie. Huh? That's who she wanted. With the finger waves. Running the cocaine business or moonshine, whatever criminal activity those men were doing back in the day. That's who your grandmother wanted. Your grandmother didn't want John Leroy. You know what I'm saying? He had some land. John Leroy had a couple acres out there farming and stuff, taking his produce to town, selling it, going back. Was a decent man, God fearing, because that was back in the day. That was huge back in the day. He was a God fearing man, this, that, and the third. But your grandmother didn't want John Leroy. She wanted Slick Dick Willie. But Slick Dick really don't ran through your grandmother. Now here comes John Leroy. No, John Leroy always had the roses out. Hey, Willa Mae. I know Slick Dick Willie done ran through you. But hey, girl, come on, be my wife. That's what happened, gentlemen. This is what they don't tell you about. This is what these older generations don't tell you about. This is why a lot of these ABWs have lost respect for a lot of us men. Starting with men from your third and fourth and fifth and sixth generation of men that came way before us. They lost respect back for us 5, 6, 7 generations ago. 5 and 6 and 7 generations ago, gentlemen, they've been lost respect for you. Now it comes to you, and all of a sudden, they the same nonsense they've been teaching for the last 6 or 7 Generations before you, they passing that same all the nigga ain't shit all down the line. I don't know how they said it 6 or 7 generations ago, but they probably said, "Oh, girl, he ain't nothing. And all you gotta do is shake your little fanny or whatever." You know that old school speech. That same message is being passed from generation of women to next generation of women to next generation of women to next generation, and now we have today. You have Jada Pinkett Smith. This man has made damn near $400 million, but somehow he getting talked about like he like he work at the 7-Eleven. And you gentlemen think you're gonna rebuild something? Huh? My bad. You gentlemen think you about to rebuild something? You about to rebuild a black utopia and for these kids, gentlemen? That's not about to happen. Will Smith, come on. Will Smith, I mean, is a global icon, gentlemen. There is no other woman on planet Earth that's going to talk about this man like this. No other woman. Hell, J-Lo married, J-Lo married, what's his name? Alex Rodriguez, the baseball player that played for the Yankees, and hell, signed that one crazy contract, 10 years, 500 million. I mean, Alex Rodriguez is probably over 300-400 million himself. But do you hear J Lo on any type of television show talk about some Alex wasn't he wasn't quite hitting it right, and he wasn't really satisfying me like that? Have you heard J Lo say this about Alex Rodriguez? No. And you'll never hear J Lo talk ever bad about Alex Rodriguez. Because it seems like every other woman, except for a lot of these modern ABWs, that have respect for your man. You don't ever talk about your man like that in front of other people. To the so-called white woman, Gwyneth Paltrow, you gonna talk about Will Smith, the global icon, to this woman? Gwyneth probably looking like, yo, why did I even come to this show? Gwyneth was like, yo, Will Smith is my friend. Like, why did I even come to the show? But it didn't matter to Jada because this is what these so-called modern day ABWs been taught generation after generation after generation after generation. You do not have respect for the so-called American black man. You do not have respect for him. Because there's no reason why on God's green earth you will talk about this man the way you do. All those millions of dollars that he's made, and you had your hand out ready to buy whatever you were ready to buy, but gonna sit there and talk about this man like once again like he's a Shih Tzu or a damn Chihuahua that you put in your purse. Gwyneth Paltrow was like, why did I even come to this show if I knew we were gonna talk about this man like this? Talking about him might tarnish might give me a bad rap. Shoot, if I'm Gwyneth Paltrow, I'm doubling back and be like, listen, I need to apologize to Will Smith. Listen, I didn't mean to disrespect that man like that. Listen, Jada invited me to the show, this, that, and the third. Just to clear it up. Because Jada don't care. Jada does not care. Like, this is what a lot of these modern women ABWs do. These women, once they get to I don't care mode, they go to self-destruct mode. She go to self-destruct mode. If I'm so-called Gwyneth Paltrow, I think that's what her name is, Gwyneth Paltrow. Once again, I'm coming out with a public apology to Will Smith. Because that in the end might hold up something, that might hold up another project for her coming down the line. Me talking about this man on this female show could block my blessings. So listen, Gwen, if you watching this, you need to come out and publicly apologize to that man because Jada ain't gonna do it. Jada gonna get a whole damn planet on her back for she utter apology. But Gwyneth Paltrow, if you watching this, you need to publicly apologize to Will Smith. You do not want your blessings to get blocked because this old buckethead ass female, this damn hood rat from Baltimore, don't get your blessings blocked dealing with this female. But yeah, gentlemen, thugs get praised, good guys get shitted on. That's how these women do you in the so-called modern day American black community. Thugs get praised while the good guy gets shitted on. Man almost a man almost worth $400 million is getting shitted on, but Tupac has been dead for damn near how many decades? This female would never in her life dare to say all them words about Tupac. She wouldn't dare speak this ill will towards Tupac this way. Oh, Tupac wasn't hitting it right. Oh yeah, when me and Tupac got it in, oh he wasn't hitting it right. Oh, he didn't satisfy me. Huh? Talking about some she rather deal with Tupac than deal with Will Smith. Oh, Tupac was her first choice. Will Smith is getting treated like he's a damn chihuahua. And this female's gonna keep going, keep going, and keep going until somebody basically until the damn everybody got to get at it. Because listen, I'll tell you this right now. I think everybody about to get at it. Everybody's about to get at it. Everybody, because listen, 50 Cent out here done jumped out there, and I think everybody else is about to jump out there too. So listen, if I'm Gwyneth Paltrow, I'm gonna be honest. Gwen, if you are watching this, you need to make a public apology to Will Smith because Jada Pinkett don't care, and Jada Pinkett don't care about you. She just needed you because I'm not even gonna say that. She just needed you for validation. She needed you for validation. And that's what a lot of these women do. The so-called American black community. They need the so-called white woman for validation. Because there is no reason for you to sit there and talk about this man to another woman in a group of one. See, the thing is, that makes sense. Okay, so the thing is, her talking to Gwyneth Paltrow is because it's how can I break this down? It's bigger, gentlemen. It's way bigger than what you think it is because her talking to Gwyneth about Will, it's like Keisha talking to Becky about you. There's levels to this. There's levels to this. So Jada talking to Gwyneth Paltrow is like Keisha talking to Becky about you at the job. Yeah, Becky, I know. Listen, Becky, I know you. I know you. I know you have high esteem for Rashad, but you know, blah 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 blah. It's the same thing.